How is it going, forex traders? Welcome back to another episode of Chat Insights on Probity Trades YouTube channel. I welcome you all, existing subscribers, and those that are just watching this for the very first time. This is Probity Trades, and on this segment of our YouTube channels, we come on here to share with you trading opportunities that we are looking at for weeks to come, and of course, months to come. Our projection on a particular assets. We are not just limited to the forex market. We explore the cryptos and the index, the commodity market as well. And of course, very soon we'll be open to stock market trading. I'll be sharing with you some stocks that you can, you know, um, put your money in for the longest time. So maybe in subsequent video, we are going to start our stock trading market. So the month of September has been a very good one right from the beginning. Because why? I have some positions that I've been holding even up to this very moment. I'll be sharing with you some of these pairs, and also the currency pair that I'm looking at for trading opportunity for the coming week and maybe for the rest of this month, because we only have about 2 weeks more to go for September to go by, and then we'll be left with 3 months, and we are going to say goodbye to 2024. I believe I said 20. Don't mind me, 2025. Pardon my English. We'll say goodbye to 2025. So it has actually been a lot of ups and downs from the beginning of the year, but at the same time, we have to honor God for making us see this far. We want to appreciate His holy name. All right, guys. To kick things off, we are going to be starting off with the crypto market. The crypto market is looking very enticing now, though it's not yet good for entry, but I'm seeing something. So I would like to share that with you on Bitcoin per se. I would not like to trade some of the others minor crypto coin. I want to trade a major like BTC, Ethereum, Solana, and ETH. In fact, basically BTC and ETH, those are the two that I majorly look at. But I'm currently seeing a very good opportunity on BTC. This opportunity might place hard, might still take a while actually, based on what I want to see, what I want the market to do. But if alternatively the market fails to do that, then we will see how we'll jump on Bitcoin. So let's start things off from the higher time frame. It is always good to have a bigger picture of what is going on the higher time frame. So if we switch back our charts to the monthly charts, you will see right here that Bitcoin has been on a beautiful uptrend movement, and you can see this my trend line showing that price has just been giving us all-time high, all-time high, all-time highs, and currently now I'm expecting another all-time high. But where particularly am I expecting Bitcoin to rise to? Just follow through, you are going to understand my projection. If you are new to this channel, you will see my chart is very simple. I use price action trading strategies that I make sure that I simplify things. I don't need to complicate my charts, so I just have to simplify things and then use that to make my decision. So I use price action trading strategy. So on the monthly charts, we have strong bullish movement, but price has just find a resistance at a previous all-time high. Is that point is still currently holding as the all-time high on Bitcoin as we speak. That is 123,000 per coin. So, and what I'm seeing here now, if you understand market structure, even on the monthly time frame here, if you understand market structure, Look at how let's even assume that you don't know anything at all about trading. Following the pattern that price is pushing upward, you will notice that whenever we push higher, we definitely push down. We push higher again, we are going to push down. We push higher. Now, assuming you do not know anything at all in trading, with this kind of pattern that is coming through, we are expecting another push down before we push higher. So, for now, I'm expecting a sell on Bitcoin before we actually have that movement to the upside. But will I be trading the sell? No. I will not be interested in taking the sells. I love to trade in direction of the trend. I want to trade in the predominant trend in the market. That way, I have a peace of mind to hold my trades. I do not want to panic here and there whenever I see just a slight retracement in the market. Trading the retracement now, of course, day traders, scalpers may want to trade this, but no, I do not want to trade this. I'm interested in taking the swing opportunities back to a new all-time high. So for Bitcoin, I'm expecting a sell before we push higher. And how do I want this market to move before I actually sell? Another thing, let me show you this. One thing about price is that there's something we call patterns. There's a waves that price usually moves, and it tends to repeat these things a lot. Look at this previous movement. When we have this surge to the upside, you can see how price just narrow its way down here. Look at what happened. We have a double rejection here. Price pushes up again, we narrow back down. What happened here as well? A double rejection. Also, now we have another surge. What is currently happening here? A double rejection. So I'm not interested in taking early buys from here now at all. I'm not looking to trade the buy yet. I'm waiting for price to also, drop down a bit, maybe to this my trend line. That's going to be the third touch of my trend line, and then I want to push higher. And if this comes to my trend line, of course, I will have a strong probability that this is going to go up. I did explain this in my course. Still creating the course is yet out. Still creating it. Once it's fully done, we are going to launch it live here on YouTube. So you can see how price has just been breaking structures. We push up, down, we break structures, we push up. What do you expect? I'm expecting price to come lower. So I'm still expecting Bitcoin to drop down as far as 97, 98, 99 thereabout before we have another surge to the upside. And also another thing that we can apply here, I don't want to do more of teaching. Another thing we can apply here is that using our Fibonacci from the recent low to recent high. So I would prefer if price can just come to my 618 level, which is 94,000. Price may drop up to that extent, maybe not. We're going to see how price is going to move. So, but what I'm actually expecting here is that I'm expecting something like a flag. If price can create, see, one thing about we trader is that we try to create scenario no matter what. Though this is what I'm expecting, the market may not paint it out this way. If price paints what is different from this, I still know how I'm going to get in on that trade. But preferably, based on the previous price action I've been seeing on Bitcoin, I would like to see a further decline before I see another push to the upside. So I would like price to, at least this is going to align very well with my trend line and the 0.5 fib level. And from here, I'll be looking that this market is going to push higher. Trust me. And if we are going up, you are in it here first from Probity Trades YouTube channel. The next all-time high for Bitcoin is 154,000. So if you are just going to use the nearest round up number, That's around 150,000. So maybe before the end of this year, we may find Bitcoin rising to 150,000. So this is what I'm just expecting. Currently now, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm not doing anything on Bitcoin. I'm just watching it. I have it on my watch list. I'm watching the price movement. I would like to see price create a flag then before I enter the market for long position. I'm not interested to take the short. You may be like, wow, but that is still a very good numbers of pips if I want to take that trade. I only want to trade in direction of the trend. I don't like counter trending. I actually found myself that I made more profit when I'm trading in direction of the trend rather than counter trading. So it's just better to stick to what works best for you, and then that's just the end goal. That's the end goal. So I'm not interested there. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. So next possible movement is 150,000. But what if price fails to pull down here and then maybe we start seeing some rally to the upside here? It's just simple. I wait for break and retest of the previous high, then I look for a way to enter my trade. But for now, I want to see a flag before we push higher. And next thing now, let's move to the currency pair. Euro USD. Euro USD right here. Let's also start things from the higher picture. Look at the monthly time frame charts. Euro USD overall trend is bearish, but medium trend now we are currently bullish, and this looks to us that this bullish movement is most likely to get to back to this previous resistance. Another thing we need to understand is that price moves from one particular zone to another zone. If price should clear a particular zone, believe you me, we are approaching the next one. So we cleared this minor zone right here. We cleared this minor zone, and the next zone that price is looking attracted to, where there can be so much liquidity, is this one right here. So that is why I'm looking for long opportunity on Euro USD. I'm actually long on this trade. I placed a buy trade on Friday. I'm going to show you my entry. So, but before then, let's go down to the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, I told you that I trade price actions and of course chart patterns included. So I'm currently having these chart patterns. This chart pattern is a signal to sell. But the only invalidation of this pattern is that when we have a break above, price is going to invalidate this pattern and we are going to have a rally to the upside, which is what we are currently looking at. If we pay attention to previous weekly candlestick, how they are forming, you can see series of pin bar, a dragonfly doji. All of these three candlesticks are indicating a potential buy movement, telling us that we have a lot of buyers sitting at this region. That is why we are having rejection from that point. And then we have, you can see this slopey resistance. Price has been able to close above. Previous week we still close inside of this, but last week, this week that we just concluded, price close above, which is showing a strong bullish momentum in the market. So with this, I'm expecting what's going on, is that my network? Okay, so with this now, I'm expecting a continuation of the bullish trend to the upside on Euro USD. So Euro USD now, if we scale down to daily time frame, aside from that chart pattern, there is another chart pattern that is showing on the daily charts. So if we look at the daily chart, we are seeing a clear inverse head and shoulder. This is pattern we call inverse head and shoulder. If you don't know all of this, well, you can use the link in my bio to get through to me if you want to learn about trading, if you want to learn about price action. Don't think I'm going to teach you any grammatical concepts. I'm teaching you simple and yet effective ways to look at trades, and this is applicable to all markets. Not that a particular strategy is only best used during the Asian session, this one is best used during the Malaysia session. No, you can use this any section. If there's even African section, you can use this as well. Okay, so this is inverse head and shoulder. Other people call it head and shoulder bottom, and we already have a clear break of the neckline. In this kind of scenario too, we are having a slopy neckline. Price closes above with a strong bullish candlestick. We retested this neckline, and now we have a very strong pin bar on the daily chart. This is not a 15-minute chart, daily chart indicating a strong buy movement. The next candlestick, you can see, still showing buying pressure. This is a indecision candlestick, yes, but then the candlestick is still showing us that buyers are now sitting in this market. I actually take this trade with this daily candlestick. Yes, my entry, sometimes I do enter my trade on the day chart. I'm not seeing a good entry candlestick on 4 hours, so I just wait for this daily candlestick to close. So I took this trade on Thursday. Price went against me on Friday. We have a retracement, and now price is back to my entry. So I took my trade here, and I'm expecting the market to still push to the upside. I have my stop below the daily candlestick, so if at all I'll be wrong, my stop loss is there to protect me, and I'm expecting this massive push to the upside. So we are looking at potential 600 pips on Euro USD. I plan to hold this trade for the rest of this month, so let's see how they are going to play out. So, and as price keeps progressing, I'll be looking to add more to my trades, and then this trade can obviously give us about 900 pips thereabouts. So that is what I'm currently seeing on Euro USD. You may want to say that, but I'm not showing the 15-minute chart. I'm not showing the 5-minute chart. That is not my approach. I don't trade on the lower time frame. I only concentrate on the bigger picture in the market, because I'm not a scalper. Neither am I a day trader. So I'm a swing trader. I only look for swing position in the market. So as I've placed this trade now, I'm just looking at it to materialize in a couple of weeks to come, and maybe it may last for a month. We don't know how volumes will come in into the market. So next thing here is a pair that is correlated. Oh, sorry, my mic. All right, a pair that has a strong positive correlation with Euro USD, which is GBP USD. Let me take this off. Let's look at the monthly chart too. Almost same pattern. You can see we've cleared this minor resistance, and we are looking to approach this major resistance at the top. So what do we have here? Push, retracements, and we are having a continuation of push. A push, retracements, we are expecting another continuation push. That is what we are expecting here now. So narrowing down to the weekly charts, weekly chart says now we have a chart patterns. You see, this kind of retracement is what I'm trying to explain earlier on that Bitcoin chart. If I see something like this, then I'll be looking very, very much interested in Bitcoin. So now I have this a wedge pattern. Price retraces back. Now we break above the wedge, we retest. You can see this as well. Previous weeks has been rejecting from this point, even though it has been a back and forth at this area, but we can as well see that pressure is sitting right here. You can see that long rejection back up, long rejection, and then this previous week we have the buyers dominating the market. So maybe weeks that we are entry to, of course we expect that the dollar should get more weaker, and price should just keep going up on GBP USD. So my first level target actually on GBP USD is right here, and my overall level is at the top here. I'm long on this trade as well. I've been holding this one, I think it should be 2 weeks now. I took entry. My first entry here hit stop loss. I did enter again. So the second position is now on break even. We are running about maybe 1 to 1 already. So on the day chart here now, this is currently the minor resistance that price is currently holding on to. Once we are able to clear this minor resistance, I repeat, once we are able to clear this minor resistance, I see no reason why GBP USD should not come to this first level target at 1 point, what's the closer round figure here, 1.3800. Yeah, 1.380000. If price should clear this, let's say maybe the market opens now on Monday and daily candle close on Monday closes above here, I'll be so much confident that price is going to get here 80%. I will be having 80% strong push to the upside. So going further, this is still my overall target. I'll still be looking to, as price keeps pushing, locking my trade and adding to my trade. My first trade here now, I picked my trade somewhere around this point. The trade is currently on break even. If we push here, I'll be looking for price to retrace and add to my position, lock in some of my profits as well as price keeps progressing in my direction. So in a nutshell, that is what I'm expecting on GBP USD. Overall target currently at 1.41500. First level target at 1.38. This minor resistance is what is currently holding us. If we are able to clear it on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how market starts reacting, we should get here um, um, in fewer days. Yes, we should get here in fewer days. And okay, wait, let me just see something. I'm seeing something right here. If we have a break, if we have a break, support low. If we did have a break to the upside, I see no reason why GBP USD should not push to 1.38000. That's where we are going. Once we take out this minor resistance, this is where we are going on GBP USD. I'm still holding on to my trade. So next one, let's move. NZD USD. Yeah, NZD USD I've been sharing this. I was explaining what I'm expecting. As at the time, I think maybe 2 chart inside videos bags or maybe 3 episode bags, this NZD USD breaks below here and I was still keeping my bullish bias even though price has pushed here. But you see, one thing about trading in the lower time frame is that you are more susceptible to fake out in the market. Look at this strong push. I'm still expecting a bullish continuation, but when you are trading on the lower time frame, even if you are still using this concept, you tend to have more lot of fake out. So here now you just be waiting for a break, a retest, and then continuation push to the downside. We did have that retest, but price fails to push down. Of course, there will be time whereby, of course, definitely I'm going to be wrong, but I don't just know. I'm just very, very bullish on this pair. So now this chart pattern has confirming to me that we are now ready to push to the top. I'm long on this one as well. I have about, I think, 4 trades that I'm currently long on, and just one of them is not at break even, which is this NZD USD. Every other trade is already at break. Okay, sorry, NZD USD and then Euro USD. But every other one is already at break even. EU break even. I'm sorry, GU is already at break even. I have some other position as well that's already at break even. So now we've broken out of this level. If you now want to get on this trade, this is our first level target. If you want to get on this trade, let's see maybe if we can have a retracement. I doubt that if that is going to come, but there's nothing that is impossible in the market. You can see when we have this break, we have another chart pattern here, which is double bottom, price pull up. This is like a retracement of the neckline. So maybe when price open on Monday now, we may just have that push to the upside. But if for any reason we still drop more lower, you can look for your entry around this zone. you can look for your entry around this zone. So if price still drop lower like this, you can look for your entry around this zone, and then you want to join the buy trade. But if price did not come here, so just wait for the break and retest of this one. So as a trader, we want to have a contingency plan, a pull up, a retracement, and this. So if this that I just drew right here happens, I'll be looking to add to my trade on NZD/USD. This way I'll be looking to add my NZD/USD. But if it drop lower, I'm not adding. I don't add to losses, I only add to winners. So I want to see a break of this minor level, retest on it, and then we should be able to target this our high right here at 0.6100. So that is what I have on NZD/USD. Okay, which one have I not shared there? A USD card. Let's quickly look at USD card. Look, USD card is cooking something very nice that I'm currently anticipating. Let's start from the monthly charts. My connection is quite bad. USD cards, load up, load up, load up, load up. It's not loading up. I have a yap. Okay, so USD card, if you take a look at USD card on the monthly chart, we have a monthly range. This is purely a range. We have been bouncing between this major resistance and this major support, but from here to this point we have a beautiful uptrend movement, and now looks like price has just rejected back there. If you understand trading the bounce of a support and resistance, this just simply means selling off at resistance and buying from a support. This is what is currently happening on USD card. We are bouncing between these two zones. So what are we expecting? We currently bounce off from this resistance now, and then we most likely looking like we are coming back to these major supports. Sorry guys, I don't know why my connection is like this. What's going on here? Don't mind the network, guys. Okay, so now it's looking like we are expecting the price is going to, based on previous things that we are seeing here. That is just how price will move. We use previous data to speculate what is most likely to happen in the future. So all things being equal, irrespective of any fundamentals that may come in, I'm currently bearish on USD CAD. I don't care what maybe other traders are saying. This is my own approach, and that is what I'm currently seeing on my chart. So that is why this is not a trading signal, but what I'm currently seeing on my chart as to what I call opportunity for me in the market. So USD card, I'm bearish on USD card. And if we look at this, we did have a minor support and resistance. So if we go down to weekly chart, we are going to see this level very well. So you see that for a while as well, we range inside of this point. We were able to break out, which was to fulfill the technical levels of the monthly resistance. And now price rejected, and we find ourselves back inside of this range. One thing is that when price enters below, and we did have a retest, most likely we want to drop down. And from here now, from here guys, we are already having bearish structures. You will see how price is just dropping lower. Price is dropping lower there. So the best thing now is that we want to see how we can take trade to the downside. So moving down to the daily chart, we have a flag pattern. All of this right here, we are exercising patience. We are yet to place our trade. We currently have a flag pattern. What is going to confirm this movement to the downside? If, I repeat, if price breaks below this flag, if price break below this flag, USD card, we expect a free fall to the downside. A free fall to the downside. That is what we should expect on USD card. And I'm already seeing another thing here. If you look at inside of this flag, there is a possible head and shoulder top that is forming. A possible head and shoulder top forming. You can see this is a possible right shoulder. We may have the fall right here. Once this right shoulder completes and we're able to break this neckline, which is going to lead to the breakout of the flag, then believe you me, USD card, we are dropping heavily to the downside. We are dropping back to 1.32000 on USD card. So I got my highs on USD card. I have my eyes on this. So that is no entry yet. No, I'm not taking trade here yet. I'm not even looking for trading opportunity inside of this zone. I want price to just bounce off. I'm not the sniper entry trader. I want price to just come out of a particular level to give me more conviction before I take my trade. So that is why I have on USD card. And then the last one here, let's look at USD JPY. USD JPY, for quite some weeks now, we have been ranging a lot. But overall, I'm bearish. We have this rising wedge, which is sell continuation pattern, almost the same as what we are seeing on USD card. So if we should have a break below of this pattern, I'm expecting a collapse to the downside. But here now, the technical factor I'm seeing here is not sufficient enough. It's not sufficient enough as to what I'm currently seeing on USD card. So I will still prefer the USD card to USD JPY. So I will have more closer look on USD card than USD JPY because of the kind of price action that I'm seeing here. I love the one I'm seeing on USD card. So, but at the same time, USD JPY, I'm bearish on USD JPY. I shared with you, I think last episode, that I have some indices I'm looking at. I shared this exactly with you. Go and watch that video. Go and watch the previous video. I projected a long on Japan 225 indexes, and now the market has been trending upward. Yes, I'm in it. I already have two positions open. I've break even on one. The risk on the other one has been transferred to the second position. So I'm expecting retracement. Retracement is most likely to come in this new week we are entering. So if we did have a retracement this way, I'll be looking to enter the third position that we want to continue to the upside. I shared this when price was still inside of this point. So now the price has started moving. Let me just give us a bonus pair. I am looking at another indices, which is OS 200. OS 200, OS 200. I'm looking for bullish continuation. If you look at the monthly charts, you can see this up rise to the top. You can see this up rise to the top. So I'm expecting price to come to this level. And if we look at the weekly price action, we need some kind of retracement. So what I'm considering before is that price should come here. But when I scale down to the daily chart, I'm seeing reason why price may not want to come here and just maybe want to push from here. But before that, I want to see some volume. I want to see momentum in the market before I enter for a buy position. So on the day chart, I saw this daily resistance. Price hold on here and started, clustering around. So I don't want to be trapped here. So I have this counter trend line that is currently protecting me. If I should have a break above, on this counter trend line, then I will go long on OC 200. My stop is going to be below like this, and I'm looking. This is going to be my first level target. This is the overall level, but I may not be holding this pair up to this level. Maybe I'll just be looking for ratio 5 risk to reward somewhere around this point. Yeah, that's my default RR ratio 5. So I'm going to be looking for ratio 5. So, and then as the market keeps progressing, we'll look to add to our position. We are most likely to make more than ratio 5 on this trade. So that is that on chart insights of this week. So for the rest of this month, these are the pairs that I'll be looking at, and we'll see how they are going to be playing out. If you want to see updates on how I'll be entering this trade, or if at all any changes is going to happen based on how I have speculated the market now, you may want to join our Telegram channel. It is absolutely free. I share trade there. We talks, we rapport. The best thing in trading is to have a trading community where you have like-minded individuals that you can just share ideas together and then grow together. And Probity Trade channel is not different from that as well. We are open to learning from each other. So you may want to click the link in our bio. Is going to take you to our Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel, and then we'll gladly welcome you into the family. So that is all, guys, and let's go into the week and prosper. Let's go into the weeks and make some peeps. So always remember to stay disciplined, stay patient. Risk management is the key to profitability in trading. You are not looking to make thousands of dollars in a single day, but it will definitely come. So let's just cross our hands and see how things unfold before we take our decision. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.